and grab your popcorn as I tell you a story. In the quiet, well-guarded streets of Lekki Phase 1 stood a mansion so large it echoed with silence. Behind its tall gates lived Mr. Clinton, a Nigerian man in his early 50s, born into wealth but shaped by solitude. Crippled from birth, he had grown up surrounded by privilege, yet starved of genuine affection. His days followed a predictable rhythm: morning sunlight through wide windows, the soft hum of a well-kept home, and the polite efficiency of house helps who respected him deeply but could never feel the emptiness that lingered in his heart. Women had come and gone in his life since his 30s. Some admired his wealth, others pitied his condition, but none loved him in the way he longed for. Over time, disappointment hardened into quiet acceptance until one lonely evening nudged him towards Facebook, a place where hope felt easier to carry behind a screen. Far away, in the crowded, restless heart of Ajegunle, life moved at a faster, noisier pace. Amandi, 33 and sharp-eyed, lived in a cramped single-room apartment with his girlfriend Anita. The room was always warm, the air heavy with generator fumes and ambition. Amandi dreamed of quick success, of escaping poverty without enduring its long road. That hunger led him to online romance scams, carefully crafted conversations, borrowed pictures, and promises he never intended to keep. The face he used most was Anita's. Anita was kind where Amandi was calculating. Beautiful, gentle, and quietly resilient, she often protested his schemes, but love and circumstance kept her rooted beside him. Each time she hesitated, Amandi reminded her of unpaid bills and broken dreams. Each time she gave in. It was Anita's picture that stopped Mr. Clinton that evening. Her smile felt warm, honest, different from the polished faces he had grown used to. He sent a friend request and soon messages followed. On the other side of the screen, it was Amandi replying, typing affection he did not feel, studying Mr. Clinton's words for weakness. Yet something unexpected happened. Mr. Clinton was not reckless or foolish. He was thoughtful, attentive, and deeply lonely. His messages carried sincerity, and over time, the warmth of his words began to soften the space between lies and truth. When he asked for a voice call, Amandi hesitated, then handed the phone to Anita. Her voice, calm and tender, reached Mr. Clinton in a way messages never could. Video calls followed. Anita sat before the camera, nervous at first, then slowly more at ease. Each time, Amandi whispered instructions from the corner: what to say, when to sigh, how to mention a sick mother or sudden hardship. And each time, Mr. Clinton responded with concern and generosity, sending money without complaint. As weeks passed, Amandi grew comfortable leaving the room entirely, allowing Anita and Mr. Clinton to talk for hours. Conversations drifted beyond small talk, into memories, fears, and laughter. Without meaning to, Anita began to forget the lie that had brought them together. One day, Mr. Clinton asked to see her, not through a screen, but in person. Anita's heart raced with fear. She told Amandi she did not want to go. He insisted. When Anita arrived at the Lekki mansion, she was welcomed with warmth and respect. The house helps greeted her politely, offering refreshments, guiding her through rooms that felt both grand and strangely lonely. Mr. Clinton's smile when he saw her was gentle and unguarded. She stayed longer than planned, laughing more than she had in months. For the first time, she felt seen not as a tool, but as herself. The visits continued. Each trip to Lekki pulled her further from Ajegunle, not in distance, but in spirit. Back in the single-room apartment, sleep abandoned her. She lay awake thinking of quiet conversations, shared meals, and the kindness that never asked for anything in return. The weight of truth grew unbearable. One evening, sitting across from Mr. Clinton, Anita confessed everything. She spoke of Amandi, the fake profile, the scam, and her own silence. Her words trembled with shame. When she finished, the room fell silent. Mr. Clinton's face hardened. Years of betrayal rushed back in an instant. Without raising his voice, he asked her to leave. Anita begged, tears streaming down her face, but his pain was louder than her pleas. She walked out of the mansion broken. Back in Ajegule, she said nothing to Amandi. Her heart was elsewhere. She called Mr. Clinton daily, but the gates of the mansion remained closed to her. Security had strict instructions. Still, she returned again and again, until one morning she stood at the gate from sunrise to sunset, refusing to leave. That evening, Mr. Clinton arrived home and saw her waiting. He asked that she be let in. They spoke quietly, honestly, without masks. Anita told him she had fallen in love with him. Not his money, not his house, but the man who listened and cared. For a long moment, Mr. Clinton said nothing. Then he chose forgiveness. Months later, their union was celebrated with joy. What began in deception ended in truth. What started as loneliness blossomed into companionship. In a city that never slept, two wounded hearts found rest in each other, proving that love, when sincere, can rise even from the deepest mistakes.